On to our last example. So this is from notes section 3, and this is number 2. This one says something about where do the line and the parabola intersect. First of all, let's see what that would even look like. So I've got a parabola. If I rearrange this guy, it's really y equals negative x squared plus 8. So it's going to start up here somewhere. The negative x squared means it's opening down. There's 3 possibilities here. I could have a line, like way up here, that never intersects. I could have a line that briefly touches this thing once, or I could have some other line that hits this in 2 different places, right? But we don't know. It does say in the problem, where do they intersect? So we can assume this guy's out, and it's either that they're intersecting in one place, or they're intersecting in 2 places. If they intersect at all, you've got an x and a y value that are exactly the same for both equations. So if my y value is the same, I can set these 2 things equal to each other and solve. So that's 2x plus 5 equals 8 minus x squared. Hopefully you can see that this is heading to a quadratic. I'm going to move everything over to this side so that we have a positive x squared. So we'll have a plus 2x, we have a plus 5, and we're subtracting the 8. That gives us x squared plus 2x minus 3. And let's see if we can factor this. This will give us x. We need a 3 and a 1. We need a positive and a negative, so they multiply to a negative. We need the larger number to be positive, so it's got to be plus 3 minus 1. This guy gives us x equals negative 3. This guy gives us x equals 1. So they intersect in 2 places, so it looks like this. They intersect where x equals 3 and y needs to equal, we'll figure that out in a minute, and they intersect where x is 1 and y is something else. I'm going to take my negative 3. It doesn't matter whether you plug it in here or you plug it in here. I'm just going to go for the easier one and plug it in here. So 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, plus 5 is negative 1. So they intersect at negative 3, negative 1. There's a 1 answer. And then if I plug in a 1, 2 plus 5 is 7. Let's double check that over here. 1 squared is 1 and 8 minus 1 is also 7. So they also intersect at 1, 7. And that's all we have to do for that problem.